Every Saturday, my dad made me sit in the backseat of our old, beat-up Chevy, in the middle of a crowded mall parking lot. The rules were always the same. He'd lock the doors, roll down the windows just a crack, and say, "Leo, someone is going to try to get in. Your job is to make sure they can't." Then, he'd walk away. I'd sit there for hours, my palms sweating, watching every stranger pass by. Sometimes, a woman would knock and say she lost her keys and needed to use my phone. Other times, a guy in a security uniform would tell me the car was being towed, and I had to hop out. I never budged. Not once. Dad called it the test. He said the world wasn't like the movies. It was a game of chess, played by people who didn't care about the rules. Last night, at 2 in the morning, the test became real. I was home alone when I heard the scratch of a crowbar against the back door. My heart didn't race. It went cold. I didn't call the police immediately. I did exactly what Dad taught me during those long Saturdays. I didn't hide under the bed. I climbed into the crawl space behind the linen closet. I heard the door splinter. Then, heavy footsteps. A voice called out, smooth as silk. "Leo, buddy, your dad sent me to check on you. He's had an accident. Come on out. We gotta move fast." It was the same tone the security guard used at the mall. Persuasive, kind, fake. I stayed silent. I didn't even breathe. I heard him tossing the living room, breaking glass, looking for a boy who wasn't there. After 20 minutes of silence, the front door finally clicked shut. When my dad got home an hour later, he didn't ask if I was okay. He just looked at the shattered back door, then at me standing in the hallway, and whispered, "You stayed in the dark?" I nodded. He leaned against the wall, his eyes glossy. "Good, because the man who came tonight, he was the one I've been running from since before you were born." I realized then, those Saturdays weren't just weird parenting. They were my survival guide. We're moving tomorrow. New state, new car, new names. But I know, wherever we end up, the lessons won't stop. Because in our family, the only way to stay safe is to never be found.